Dang close. What's up, sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge
Sitters, what's good?
and Chris Martinez.
What's happening?
And we are front porch sitting. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing well, sir.
Doing well?
How are you?
Man, I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I'm doing good, man. Life is good. I can't complain.
no doubt. Shout out to Kui from the beach. Love that.
What beach, Cooey? What beach are we at, buddy?
That's awesome. How are you, Joey? How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I just got the show on Facebook. Everything's great now. Doing really good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. Did you tag me in that?
I did tag you in that.
Thanks. I just got a notification. Love that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man, shout out to Kui's father.
Yeah.
New superintendent.
Big Cooey.
Kind of announced.
Yeah.
Excited.
Keith.
I think everyone already knew that, but I think it's official now.
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Well, now you do.
You're welcome.
Shout out,
Keith
man.
Cooey, superintendent at Columbia County Schools.
Yeah, my new boss. I've been lucky to have like really good bosses here lately.
That's a plus. That's always a plus.
One to another, right?
That's right.
Anyways, Joey,
Yo.
big show.
Big show. Huge show. Before we do anything in the show, though, let's go ahead and talk about our lovely head sponsor, JW Weaponry, Chris.
Yes, sir. They, I see John every day. It's one of my highlights of my day. John sometimes can be a little irritable in the morning when it's hot. It's real hot.
Really?
Yeah, like we all can. You know, if you're out there sweating, you get a little aggravated. I like to poke the bear. I'll be messing with John pretty frequently.
Naturally.
But he's a good dude, really great dude, great business owner. As a matter of fact, I needed a favor from John earlier in the week. Like, hey, I need your vehicle. yeah, that happened. So, all right, story time with Chris again.
Story time with Chris.
Story time with Chris.
We're not late because of me, by the way. 1 minute
No.
late.
We were late because of me.
It's
Low
okay.
key.
Anyways, story time with Chris.
Okay.
Again, another week, another story time with Chris. So my family went to the beach Saturday. They're still there. I came back from football workouts. I left Monday morning bright and early.
Early.
Like 5:30 in the morning. I'm not going to be late. I'm going to be on time. I was there. I was on time. The issue is, here's the issue. I drove Kelsey's car back, and my keys, my truck keys, weren't in the car. They were on the bedside table in St. Augustine. So I had some things to do, and I needed a truck. So I'm like, oh, my God, what moron. So in the midst of all this, I called John and said, hey, man, look, I need to borrow it real quick. I need to borrow your vehicle. He's like, yeah, sure, the keys are in the gas tank. Go ahead and get it. He's like, yeah, sure, the keys are in the gas tank. Go ahead and get it. I was like, oh, just a solid dude. Just a solid dude.
Solid
man.
dude.
Yeah, I borrowed it, dropped it back off. Everything was great. You know, it's like a rental car for an hour and a half.
Amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable. So my keys are, I'll get them tomorrow.
Congratulations on getting your keys tomorrow.
Back-to-back weeks with key issues.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Martinez.
Unbelievable. This time it's all my fault.
Starting to become a recurring segment on the podcast.
Yeah, we need to find car dealership. Help
Hey,
us
the
out with
chat
this.
is kind of popping off right now.
Yeah, everybody's fired up. They're giving away another
We
50.
got, I know we got
Good
Cooey,
card.
Clayton, Waylon. We got MA1 Gamble,
No
Trav
doubt, man.
Smith. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy you're all here. But anyways, Joey,
Yo.
JW Weaponry, incredible human, will do anything for you.
Absolutely will.
Maybe a little bit more for me. But anyways, you go see him. Hunting season's right around the corner. If you want to put something on layaway, November will be here before you know it. The fall will be here. It'll be time to do the things that you need to do. You need to go see John to make sure you're equipped. Joey, what is the number that they could call?
to JW Weaponry is 386-243-8587. Make sure you go see John or call him, like I said, at 386-243-8587. A couple of things in the chat, and then I got a few shout-outs I need to make. So
Oh, okay, let's go.
We're going to get to those. But Cam said Crescent Beach. I'll be there. I'll be there Saturday, Cam. I hope you're going to still be there.
That's north of St. Augustine?
It's a little south.
South of St. Augustine.
Yeah, are you going to be in St. Augustine?
I will be. This
Maybe
weekend.
I'll just go with you then. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
know.
I will be taking Kelsey's car because I don't have my keys. So
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to the beach. Cam said, Dad said, appreciate you fellas. Of course. Excited to have Big Cooey on board at the main office down there, so that's going to be a good time. No one knows what that means, Tyler. That's absolutely true, Kyle. Nobody knows what Tyler's talking about ever.
I think it just means Kyle's an important person in the Navy.
okay,
The MA1 part.
that's really
Okay.
cool.
That's all I know.
Okay.
He works hard protecting our country.
You said it so fast, I had no idea what you said. I'll be
Honestly,
honest.
the only reason is I had no idea. I had literally just got off a FaceTime call with him like 30 minutes prior to being on the show,
Oh, okay.
and we were discussing that.
I see. Cool. Shout out Gamble.
Absolutely.
Who are your shout outs, Joey?
shout out number one, Shane Pope.
Okay.
Just because he's a cool guy. Benton went to a camp at USF on Sunday, and I text Pope and I was like, hey, I don't know how far it is from you, but we're gonna be down there if you want to come hang out for a little while, whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'll see what we're doing, and I'll try to make it. Of course, he shows up, hangs out with me, watches Benton. Shout out Benton Edge. Had a great camp at USF.
Yeah.
So that was fun to see as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Pope for just being a good dude and a good friend and coming to hang out with me for about 2.5 hours while we watched Benton camp from up top in the USF indoor practice facility. Just happened to be walking around. I was like, let's see if I can get a better view of this thing. Walked upstairs, opened up some double glass doors, whole balcony up there.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't the only
That's
one.
totally
I wasn't the
Jimmy
only.
Edge thing.
Fake
That
it till
wasn't-
you make it, baby.
I swear that's what I said. I was like,
Walk
man, there's
around like you
gotta
belong.
Yeah, I was like, there's got to be a better place to go, and there most certainly was. It was a way better view from up top. It wasn't a great view because there was 12 million kids there, but
Right.
but old Benton had a nice day. So
Yeah, he was telling me about it. He
was worth it.
routed some people up. It's my guy.
yeah,
Love
That's
that.
my guy.
what he does.
Oh, I got one shout out.
I was like, you got a shout out?
Just one.
I got one.
Okay, you want to go
sure.
ahead?
No, go ahead.
Love Fest. Great friend, Joey Edge. I went to the beach this weekend. Had a great time. Was able to celebrate my daughter's birthday down there. Didn't have anyone to keep my dogs. Not going to board my dogs. Joey handles that every single time. So, shout out, Joey
Claps in the
Edge.
chat.
Really
Claps in the chat.
appreciate it.
Thank you,
Appreciate
thank you.
it. Joey's solid as usual.
I love that.
It's super.
it's a
easy.
listen. That's not a singular thing. We trade off
Yeah.
on that deal because Chris watches ours whenever we go out of town too. So
I love that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will shout out Kyle Gamble.
that's a good idea.
One of my longest friends. Maybe the longest friend I've had.
Really? He's like a little bit older than you.
No, we're the same age.
I'm thinking of his brother.
You're thinking
Right.
of Ryan.
Ryan.
right.
No, we're talking about Kyle.
Gotcha.
Shout out Kyle. Kyle is Kyle. They just had like another child. Kyle's a great dad. We were talking today, and he was giving me some like insightful ways in which he's thinking about being a good father. And I was just like, man, we need
With
more
that.
men like that think about being a good father.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that. Shout out Gamble.
Last one. My shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah.
James Corbin.
Yeah.
Front porch sitting.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Front porch sitting on the front, and then the back is, I don't know if they'll be able to see. Tell me if they can see.
Oh yeah,
The old school LSU logo.
but it says CHS on it
That's
instead.
CHS.
Yeah,
Too cool. Didn't ask for it, just made it for me.
awesome.
Pretty cool.
Love that.
Love that.
Last shout out for me, Trace McKenzie. Dude is balling this summer.
Woo.
Hit a home run and a triple this past weekend. I've been shouting him out on the X, former Twitter.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. But dude, I'm so proud of that kid. He's worked his tail off, and he was at a tournament this past weekend. Was at the weight room Monday, running Tuesday. He doesn't miss whenever he's in town. Solid as they come. Trace McKenzie's gonna have a huge senior year. Guarantee it.
Love it.
Guarantee it.
Love it. Let's get into it.
I love
do
it.
it.
Where are we going first?
What are we talking about tonight, Joey? First, let's do that.
We do have a full show for the sitters.
Well, we got win shares.
Yep.
First time.
First
of
time
the
this year.
That's how you know it's getting real.
It's
That's
getting
right.
there. It's getting
That's
there.
right. We got Ohio State and Oregon. That's probably my fault. Cam Cooey in the chat set up Ohio State and Miami last week.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember who I wrote down, and so I sent out in our group chat that it was Ohio State and Oregon because
Yes.
they play each other, and it felt right.
Yes.
So that's who we're doing. We'll do Miami next week,
Yeah, I like that.
but this week it'll be This week it'll be Oregon and Ohio State. And then we got a couple of graphics to discuss.
Yeah, it's graphic season.
It's graphic season. And
I
then,
haven't put
and then
any of those in the show, so I'm like, oh, news to me.
yeah, it's really just one graphic and then one tweet, and it's not even a tweet. It's just the world that we live in of college football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And then any questions that you guys have in here that you want answered, we'll handle them. Jake Kennedy said he's going to be in Palm Coast this weekend, FPS meetup on the East Coast. I'm there in swimwear. Like I'm ready to go. You tell me when, sir.
I mean,
I'm
I got to take care of your
They're
dog, so
like
I'm not
swimmer,
going to be.
huh?
yeah, I need you to stay here, Joey. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll hold it
I got
down
to take
for
care
you.
of my dogs too. So.
I'll hold it down for you. Where do you want to start, buddy? You want to start with obviously Travis with the shade copyright infringement.
I don't
It's
think so.
okay. I didn't make the shirt. Anyways, where we go? Oregon or Ohio State? Which one you want to go first?
I forgot Maxwell put Toledo in the windshield.
We'll get to them.
Yeah, don't. Maybe next week. We'll just don't watch next week.
We
if you-
won't
if you
sleep on the
expect Toledo.
Rockets. We won't sleep on the Rockets.
Yeah, Maybe,
Rocket fans.
listen, as soon as they offer Benton Edge, we'll give them on the win. We'll get them on the win share list.
Yeah, we are. Well, Kui said we're doing that. Are we breaking down EA's toughest stadiums to play in?
That's
Absolutely.
That's one of the things that we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's definitely happening, Kui.
All right. Joey, I'm gonna let or Tyler, you produce it. It's been a while.
All right. We got game number 1. We want to go to Ducks first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
cool.
go. Let's go Ducks first.
Let's go Ducks.
Let's go Ducks first. The Oregon Ducks. This first game looks like a certified winner for both of you. Who's the first game while I pull up the schedule?
So it's
Idaho.
Idaho. But it's what is their win total? 10.5, right? Vegas has it at 10.5, I believe. I'm almost certain that it's 10.5.
I believe that is correct as well, but I have not looked in a few weeks. So
All right. It is Idaho for week 1. Joey, I'll go real quick here. 0.99.
1.0.
1.0. You're a perfect no chance. See,
10.5.
Football coach, 10.5. Vegas says 10.5. Okay, cool. We'll keep that in mind going forward. Win shares. Should we talk about that for a brief moment?
Yeah, we'll probably want to explain it again.
Just-
Most of these people in here have been long-time listeners. Long-time listeners.
I'm gonna
but-
explain it. I'm gonna explain it for the new ones or the ones I may have forgot. So win share, you go through the season, the schedule, and you put your percentage chance that they win the game. So for example, Joey thinks it is a 100% chance that they beat Toledo or Idaho. Probably close. I'm a football coach. I always know that there is a percentage out there that something crazy stupid could happen. So I'm going to go 99%. So it's going to be 0.99. At the end of the season or the end of this exercise, you add up all the decimals, 0.99s, and you get a win share or a total. And we like to see whether we're above, or under what Vegas thinks. So that's what we're doing right now with Oregon, just to fill you in. So we have Idaho as the first one, Joey, and then Boise State. Boise State is next. I'll go first here. I have that as a 0.9 chance of winning that, 90% chance.
1.0.
1.0 again. Joey is living on the edge here. Oregon State, Joey.
Yeah. I got Oregon State at 0.75.
I have it exactly at 0.75 as well. They're
At
on the
Oregon
road.
State,
Yeah, it's on the road, rivalry game.
Yep.
That's the only reason why for me.
Same. 100% agreed.
UCLA, their season win total, for those of you not familiar with UCLA, is 5.5.
I did not realize it was that low.
It was that low, so I'm at 85% here for them to win that game.
I'm at 0.8.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty close.
Comparable, yeah.
Then they go, I believe, on the road to Michigan. Is that correct?
Michigan State.
Michigan State. I'm sorry, Michigan's
Yeah.
later.
Yes.
At Michigan State, I think it's like this is interesting to me because they're now in the Big Ten, and so some of these games are like ones we have maybe never seen before, or not very much of. So like they got Michigan State, Purdue, Illinois, Michigan, Maryland, Wisconsin, all on the schedule. Is pretty nuts to me. But I'm gonna say 85% chance to win that game.
Yeah, I think I'm a little high on this one. I don't really know. I don't like Michigan State. I don't think they're very good, but I got it at 0.90. I probably should have it at 0.80.
Yeah, I'm probably a touch high as well, but it's okay. That's what we'll do. Then next, Joey or Tyler, they have it at Ohio State.
Ohio State at home.
State.
At home.
Yeah.
The Ohio State goes to Eugene.
Goes to Eugene, Oregon.
Yeah, so I would like to reserve the right to adjust this a little bit. I think it's more of a coin flip,
That's
but I have it at 45% chance to win that game.
Yep, literally have it a coin flip for me, 50-50.
I'll talk about why later too. Like
When we get to Ohio State, we'll do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
At Purdue is next.
9-5 for me.
7-0. I just the game coming off of playing Ohio State, going to Purdue, can't really have fun at Purdue. So I still like we're going to win, but I think Purdue could slip up and
That's the
Get a little
first one.
fun.
That's the first one that we're like widely changed.
yeah.
So
I just think it's the spot. That's why.
is this yeah, thank you, Tyler. That's what I needed. So Joey has that at what, 0.7?
0.7? Yeah, 0.7.
So you think they're okay?
Like I said, just
it's in
situation.
line with basically everything else you've got there. All right, cool. Moving on.
Illinois.
Fighting Illini. I have it at 85% chance.
75 for me.
Yeah.
Next game,
Big
fun.
game right here. At Michigan.
At Michigan.
At Michigan.
I got it at 0.40. On the road in the big house.
We got a big discrepancy here.
This is a little crazy.
0.7
Me?
for you?
I thought that was a little high for you.
Yeah, I think Michigan lost every single coach on their staff minus the head coach. I think continuity is a big issue.
I think
I
so
think
too.
they lost their top 10, 12 pick quarterback. who in all rights was a pretty good player. I think they lost a lot of the defense. They do return some key pieces. They lose Blake Corum. I don't know, man. They have a lot of holes. I also don't know what type of football they'll play, and Dan Lanning will have his guys ready for that game, I promise you.
Later in the season, I think helps Michigan. At Michigan helps Michigan.
Yeah,
That's why I'm surprised.
Those are two things that do help them, but I don't know what they're going to be with Sherrone Moore. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't. And continuity, like, it's a brand new staff, a whole brand new staff. It's happening kind of fast, like year one. Like, Harbaugh took almost everyone with him. So I'm going to go Oregon here, 70%. I might be a little bit high on this, but
hey,
just a
shoot or
feeling.
shoot, baby.
Just a feeling.
So the reason I say .40, Michigan's still going to be able to play defense. That's what they do. And I just, like I said, going to the big house, Michigan playing defense, I think it's more of a 50-50, 40-60 type game, but that's
probably closer to that. But I am.
I like it though.
I'm out there. I'm not going to back down on this.
Take your shot.
But I'm just heavy on the. I don't know what they're going to be on defense. Like, it's going to be a brand new scheme. I just don't know. I don't know what it is. Harbaugh took literally almost everyone but Sherrone Moore with him to San Diego. So we'll see. We'll see what they look like. I think you see a drop off on Michigan, in my opinion.
Couple of things in the chat real quick. Travis Smith said, "You said Ducks. I got excited. Then I realized you were talking about the Oregon Ducks." Jake said, "Quote: Joey is living on the edge." End quote. Love the wordplay, Chris.
For sure.
Solid.
Not
Solid
accident.
Yep.
Maryland.
Maryland.
We're close here. I'm at 90.
Yeah. 80. 90 is fine with me.
Yeah. Then we have Wisconsin.
At
Wisconsin. At Wisconsin.
Boo.
Joey, what do you got?
I have this game at .65.
8-5. I'm high on the Ducks this year.
I can tell. Real high.
You were really high on the Ducks.
I mean, not really when you look at the win total.
It's still pretty high, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is what we talked about last year is the higher win totals. It's so hard to
hard
actually
to get
reach
there.
that.
Yeah.
Because it just is.
And then
Numbers are
Washington. We're close on this one.
.75.
I'm at 70% chance to win.
They lost a lot. They lost their whole offense.
And they
Literally,
lost their – talking about losing everything. The coach, the offense. I mean,
Everything.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Washington.
not going to say they won't be good, but
Jed Fish will get it right,
right.
but I don't know how fast. All right. So, can I talk a little bit why I think Oregon may be slept on a little bit?
Right after I tell the sitters the final total.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Chris has the win total at a total of 9.74 games. Joey has it at an even Steven 9.
So if we were gambling men, and we are, of course, are not, I would bet the under.
Would you?
Because
my
win share says yes.
You have them favored in every game, though, right?
-1.
I think if you are 80% sure that they beat Michigan, or 70%
You go over?
sure, you go over. To me, that's like the
Yeah,
Becker game.
I do. I think they do. I think that's a swing game. I think there's an outside shot that could beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
Right. So
I would probably wager the over there,
On that-
but my win total says under.
on that, you have basically two 50-50 games. The rest are wins. And that, in your eyes, the Michigan game's not 50-50. So
No.
really, you have one 50-50 game, and then a game where you think Michigan is not as good, so you're gonna.
I think they may split with here's what I'll say. Between Michigan, Ohio State, and Washington, I think they win 2 of the 3.
So if you think that, you have to play.
So if they just don't mess up anywhere, like have a catastrophic mistake somewhere, then yeah, I think they go over.
like at Purdue.
Yeah, I can't. If the Boilermakers are making that happen, that would be crazy. So Tez Walker, Joey, is a 1,000-yard receiver. They return him.
Yep.
Big time player.
A lot better than Troy Franklin was, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Well, they think he was the best wide receiver in the history of Oregon,
Troy Franklin?
numbers wise.
Yes.
Yes, and drafted on the 3rd day, I believe, to the Broncos.
Third day to the
Yeah.
Broncos. Future Broncos legend,
That's right.
Troy Franklin.
They also
Terrible.
acquired Evan Stewart.
Yes.
That's a big
Huge get.
Yeah. So
Good football player.
you add that with I know we don't like Dylan Gabriel, but he's played a ton of college football
Has to be more college football than any human has ever played.
besides Bo Nix, who he's replacing.
That's valid.
Yeah.
He's
so funny.
Yeah.
So
They're replacing one 25-year-old with another 25.
So listen, a comp I've heard is that Bo Nix and Dylan Gabriel are the same guy, just opposite sides of the arm. One's lefty, one's righty.
It's pretty valid.
You think Dylan Gabriel is the top 15 quarterback in the National Football League, pick-wise? Like in the draft? Because
They're going to reach for a quarterback. You can guarantee that. We've been talking about that for 3 years here.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do the
Do
comp,
I? No, but
I know you don't. That's why I looked
Yeah.
at you and said that. Yeah.
So about the quarterback, Joey.
Yeah.
I was doing my research. They're gonna run Dylan Gabriel a little bit more.
Right.
And believe it or not, he's a touch physical. He showed that at UCF and he showed that at Oklahoma.
the one thing I cannot take away from Dylan Gabriel is that dude will compete.
He wants
is
to run, and he wants to run through you.
He is a competitor. He
Yeah.
will do what it takes.
The reason they're going to do that, Joey, is because they have Dante Moore. They also acquired him out of the portal, former 5-star quarterback with some experience. So I think they'll let their hair down with Dylan Gabriel, and they'll let it loose, and they'll do what it takes to win every football game on the schedule, and not try to protect him.
I like it.
He
Yeah.
said, "Let their hair down."
Let their hair down.
That's it.
They're gonna let their hair down.
They're gonna let it down.
I
Man.
like it. I don't think you're wrong on that at all.
Yep. I agree. I mean, that's just why I think, and I'm a huge believer and a fan of Dan Lanning.
I was
I'm
just about to say,
I- I'm-
plus Dan Lanning.
I love that guy.
Yeah. I think you have sold me on Oregon's win total over.
Cool. That's what I'm here to do.
Big Ten champs.
Big yeah. I mean,
Somebody said that in the chat a minute ago. Who was it? Tucker Ferris. Big Ten champs.
No, Tyler.
Alrighty,
That answered your question. Yep.
we've got another team for you: the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah.
The Ohio State Buckeyes. All right, game one.
Hey, did the sitters tell us what they think about that win total? In the chat, sitters, no, they didn't. Y'all tell us over or under what you guys think on that. Does Oregon win more or less than 10.5 games? Just put more or less. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Alrighty, Ohio State. First 3 games, we can be quick here. We've got Akron, Western Michigan, and Marshall.
9-9-9-9-9-9.
1-1-1.
That's
Yep.
why I said let's do this quick. Alrighty, first game at Michigan State.
Why you at 90?
Why am I at 90?
Yeah.
Because these dudes have been playing Michigan State their entire lives, and Michigan State doesn't beat them.
That's a good point. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
I'm at 75% here. I think it's at Michigan State. I think they played 3 slappies in a row. How ready are they for that? Michigan State might not be a powerhouse, but they'll be better than anything that they played. So speed of the game, physicality of the game. I still think they win,
Yeah.
but 75% for me.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next we're coming back home to Ohio State.
I
Play
believe that's,
Iowa.
Yeah, there you go.
To play Iowa.
80.
80. Look at us.
Are you 80 for real? Dang, we're close on. I'm looking at this. Oh my God, almost all of these.
Yeah, I knew we had to be close whenever I saw the final total down there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's
yeah,
wild.
That's wild. That is
Yeah.
nuts. We did not, obviously, as you
A
just saw.
lot of lesses in the chat, by the
As
way.
you just saw, yeah, I mean, I like it. So I'm definitely wrong. The sitters are opposite me. That's not good for me.
Or
Um,
maybe it is. We're
well, it
not
could
sure.
be.
The
I
world
don't
may never know.
The sitters
Except
are
they
always
will.
right.
In
Ohio State's win total is 10.5 as well, right? Yes, it is. I already know. I looked. It's 10.5 as well. So we're at Iowa. We're at 80. We already picked that. Oregon, I'm at 55. I had to be.
Yep.
I still
I'm
think
at
it's coin toss.
0.50. Just
I think
because.
they can lose that game.
I definitely think they could lose it at Oregon. It's going to be a crazy environment.
Yep.
First time they've been out there. Eugene's a nut house, anyways.
That'll be a big one. I think
That'll be one of the most fun games of the year.
Yep, agree.
Love it. We're going to back home and facing Nebraska.
80.
80. Don't see a letdown. I just don't.
You guys are
We
just.
didn't do this. We did it unknown. We came in here together at the same time and threw them out there.
All right, next at Penn State.
6-5.
0.70.
I think that'll be a night game. It'll be a whiteout. It'll be nuts. It'll be raucous at Penn State. They lose that game a lot of the time, but maybe.
But maybe.
65% chance.
maybe.
They better show up to play.
James Franklin, big game. Yeah, give me Ohio State.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we've got Purdue.
0.90 for me.
9-0 for me.
Good
Wow.
miss.
Wow.
Guys.
Yeah,
All right, at Northwestern. Maybe we can see some separation here.
a little bit. I don't know why. 9-9 for me. Northwestern.
It was a really close game either 2 years ago, not this past year, but the year before. It was a really close game at Northwestern. The wind was blowing like 700 miles per hour.
Yes, I don't think there was a forward pass completed.
So if the wind's blowing 700 miles per hour and there's no forward passes completed, 0.90.
I refuse to allow Joey to change it either,
No.
No, I'm not.
for reasons that I'm going to get to when we're all done.
Okay.
But okay.
I love it.
Next, Indiana, my Hoosiers, My Hoosiers, surely the Hoosiers have a chance this year.
90.
If Amari Farrell is playing, I'm going to move it to 60.
I love that. I love Amari.
But I got .80.
All right, so you're saying there's a chance.
I mean, there's always a chance.
And then finally, the big one. Michigan at Ohio State.
Get the monkey off the back.
Yeah, I think they get it done here. Ryan Day better. He
Yeah.
better.
He
Like,
better.
This is going to be like the biggest.
You don't go 11-1 and lose to Michigan this year. and
4
keep your
times in a
job.
row? No.
You don't.
I agree. A 6-5 for me.
It's .70 for me.
65% chance to get it done.
.70 for me.
All right, so the total for Christopher for Ohio State is 9.96.
Yep.
And Joey has it as a perfect 10. This is why I refuse to let him change. He has somehow
Yeah,
managed
that
to
is-
get a perfect 9,
And a
solid
perfect 10.
integer,
Wow.
and a perfect 10. we love solid integers around here.
Integer. That's a good word.
We don't want floating point numbers.
No.
No.
We want integers.
Let's talk a little bit about Ohio State.
Yeah,
Here's what's intriguing to me. It's intriguing. They have 3 of the best wide receivers in the country.
always.
Carnell Tate,
Yep.
Emeka Ibuka,
Yep.
and Jeremiah Smith, who may be the best
Of
of
the
all
three.
of the 3.
I
He's a-
don't think it's a maybe. Honestly.
He's a true freshman. He's
Yeah.
a freak show.
Yeah.
The issue or the question mark, Joey, is can Will Howard get them the ball?
That is the question.
That's going to be the big question. But I will say they have a superstar freshman, true freshman, Julian Sayin behind them. They've got a lot going on. They have options.
They do have options, and their run game's going to be good as always.
Yeah,
Like, they're going to be able to run the rock.
people forgot that they've got Quinshon Judkins from
Right,
Ole Miss.
from Ole Miss,
And
yeah.
he's probably the second back there.
Not probably.
Is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if I was a wagering guy, I'm going to go over here, as well. I'm going to go over.
Same. The only game that I see that they even have that's 50-50 is Oregon.
Same.
So
And I think they probably dropped that one. I mean, I know I have it as greater than, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
chat, what do we got on that? Over under 10.5 wins for Ohio State this year.
A lot of unders on Oregon, so I'm guessing they're going to have to be over here because that's the only game that's in question, I would think.
I got to tell you, Hunter, I'm not a huge fan of Brandon Ennis. Just me personally.
He was a 5-star. He's been one for his whole entire life. But,
That is the truth. But yeah,
yeah, he's kind of buried on the depth chart, I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't see him being a playmaker.
I
this
think
year.
I think he might bounce back in the portal, and he might bounce back to like a Miami or Florida State or somewhere like that.
UCF.
I can see it.
A lot of overs in the chat
Yeah,
for Ohio
hey,
State.
I like it. Look at the Tyler. You said you weren't going to produce tonight. Here
worked
you are
hard.
here producing.
I worked hard. I didn't have the names of the teams that we were playing, so I had to bounce back.
You bounce back.
I bounced back.
It's a bounce back guy. Yeah, man.
Name of the show,
I
Bounce
love
Back?
me.
All right, cool.
Me personally, I love the win share stuff. It's fun for me.
I do too.
A lot of overs here. I agree. Hunter, Marty, Hunter, and Cooey are
A
all
lot of hunters in the chat too.
Yes, I love that. Love hunters. They're all in the over. So that is that's good.
He's really not. Bad,
Next week we're doing-
bad route runner, bad hands. But go ahead.
Next week we're doing Miami and Toledo. Or we're gonna wait. We're gonna hold off on Toledo.
We're gonna hold off on Toledo until they offer Benton.
But okay.
When they offer Benton, then we'll do Toledo.
Fair. All right, so we'll go Miami and 1. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll throw it in the chat. We'll decide. Throw some options in there.
Right.
We're
Who
definitely
else
doing Miami.
We're definitely doing Miami. So who else do you guys want to see next week with win shares?
Yeah, love it. All right, so we are not giving a date that we're going to do this, but we are going to give the game away,
Yes.
right? We're going to do another duck race.
I think next week.
Oh, okay, we are going to give the date away. There it is,
There we
folks.
go.
So,
That's what it looks like.
But I'm
production meeting live on the air.
that's probably my fault that I left that open-ended for Joey to drop the hammer there.
Or the next. We don't know.
We will do it.
We might
as
do
soon
it
as
tonight.
fills up. We'll do it as soon as it fills up.
So we may or may not drop the link tonight.
Yeah, probably.
I think we should drop the link tonight for the sitters in the chat. They get the first crack at it.
All right, I'll set it up.
That's a lot of work for you. I know. I'm sorry.
not.
You said you weren't going to produce, but here you are producing.
What are we doing? You don't have to do it tonight.
I think we
That's
should.
okay.
I think
seconds.
I think we do it.
Hey, let me do it.
Yes, thank you.
I think we do it live.
Let me be great.
We are. We're live right now.
Are we gonna do it tonight? Are we gonna do the race tonight?
No, we're gonna let it
I'm
fill
gonna
up.
drop it. I'm gonna
Just
let it fill up.
Tyler, do your thing right now.
No, no.
This
But,
side's strong.
but if we start it next week at the beginning of the show, it fills up in 12 minutes, and we do it right then and there.
This one will fill up, and we'll do another one next week potentially, if there's a demand.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
From the hip right now.
Yeah.
You gonna give them the details?
Yeah. So we're gonna do the $100 bundle, right?
Sure.
Yeah. The 3 days early.
The 3 day early.
Yeah.
You get all the cool points and all the like other stuff. So it's $100 value. We said $10 a ticket,
Yep.
and we're doing
14, 15 slots. I can't remember.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, we'll do 15.
That's
15.
what we said last week.
That's fine. The first 15. I like that. I think it's a great idea. So we'll do 15 slots. First 15 that get in, we're going to limit it to how many? 4 per person?
No.
Yeah, we're limiting
3.
it, aren't we?
3.
3 per person?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 per person.
Yeah.
3 per person. $10 a piece. First 15 get in. We'll do the duck race when it's full. Not
Bingo.
tonight.
And
Even if it gets full tonight.
If it gets full tonight, we'll do it tonight.
Okay, from the hip, another
Raise
audible.
our hand.
Oh my God! All right,
Raise
if
our
it's
hand.
full tonight, we'll do the duck race tonight.
Whatever.
Cool, I'm with
Whatever.
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
If it's not, we'll wait
Next
till next
week.
week.
Cool.
You know,
Um,
I love the duck races.
Me too.
They're so much fun.
The
You know what
duck-
else I love?
What else you love?
I love Brian Sports.
Talk to me.
Well done.
Actually, I'm doing the thing, so you talk to me.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll talk to you then. That sounds like a great idea, honestly. Yeah, Brian at Brian Sports is. We talked about John Woodley being solid.
Yeah.
You don't get more solid than Brian Dix at Brian Sports either.
Yep.
Just truly as good as it gets. One of a kind human being, one of a kind store owner. Like whatever you need, he will go above and beyond to make sure it happens. He's truly as good as it gets. He's always going to support local. We support him. He supports literally everybody in the county that needs him, and even other counties. I know Branford High School uses him a lot. So like, dude's just as solid as they get. So anytime we get a chance to go to Brian's, make sure you go to Brian Sports, or you could give him a call at 755-0570.
Absolutely. So I mean, I can't add anything more to that. I
Thank you.
co-sign all of it. Well, absolutely wonderful. Seriously, give him a call. He'll take care of you. You may think he can't do it. He can probably do it. So, absolutely do that. Shout out Mr. Hosford in the chat. Late, but here. He came by, hung out with us in the weight room today for a little bit.
Did he?
He said he came in, said, "It smells like work in here." I said, "Yeah, pretty nasty in there today, but it's good."
Like
Hot.
he don't ever come to the baseball workouts.
He was at work.
Yeah, but
When do y'all work out?
We work out late.
Yeah, he's not at work
6:30.
anymore. He's got a family, bro.
6:30.
He's got a family.
But I'm saying though, he could come hang out with me at the weight room at 6:30.
I don't know, man. He had actually had to come ask us Alan a question. He was doing his job.
Oh, okay.
He also saw the weight room full of sweat, hot.
It was very hot.
You put 100 kids in there. Oh my God. Anyways,
All 100 in there at the same time?
today because we had to do some things. We had to get a little creative today, but we did.
Yeah, I bet it was hot in there.
Work don't care who gets it.
Talk to me.
Anyways,
Talk to me.
so where we going next, y'all? We're not gonna do what we were gonna do because Tyler is busy currently, and we need him to throw the graphic up for us. But no, Tyler, we're gonna.
I'll do it real fast.
Okay,
Did
so
you go to
he's yeah, that's what we're doing. You're too good, honestly. I don't. What did we do to deserve you? What will we do? All right, so we're gonna do. Cooey
This show is unhinged, man.
alluded to it.
Boy.
Since we are about to drop the link for the game, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the game.
I hope you guys can do it on your own though, because
Yeah, you're good. Work. The top 10 toughest places to play in the game, Joey. We're going to discuss that.
this is a crock of crap.
Yeah, this list is a little bit silly. I'm going to be honest.
This is awful. All right, I gotta go back to work.
All right, so
Oh yeah, I guess I can click on it.
I have it right now. I can look at it. I'm looking at it. Top 10 toughest places to play in the game. Okay, so we'll start with number 10. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up.
All right.
Number 10, Ben Hill Griffin. I think that, I'm not a Gator fan. I am unapologetic about that. I do not like the Gators at all, but that home environment they have in the swamp is nuts. It is insane asylum crazy. It's top 5 to me, and it's really not that close.
It's top 5 to me, and it's not that close.
I agree.
Yeah.
9, I think it's probably about right. I think Florida State's probably about 9. I think I think when it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
Um,
My only issue with Florida State is when it's not right. It's
I-
been bad.
Yeah, I can say the same for Florida when it's not. Wow, hey, whoa, are we so zoomed in right now? Oh no, you're just okay. Never mind, we're good. I look so zoomed in on your screen right now. But when it's not right, it's not right. Did you put that comment in there a lot?
Yeah, I wanted to flood it.
You
Wanted
see,
to flood
you did
it.
it on purpose. I absolutely love it. Anyway, sorry, I got so distracted right now.
Woo.
I agree. But I think like when Florida's empty, it's bad too. I think they're talking about when it's right. Like I don't think it's fair to say, that can't be your argument in my opinion because they're saying these are toughest,
No. I agree. I still think
toughest
it's
places
9.
to play when it's right.
I still think it's 9, but
I think it's 9.
yeah.
And you could a Seminole fan could sway me to higher, but I'm gonna be realistic and take the blinders off. It's probably 9.
Yeah.
Oklahoma at 8, Joey. Not too moved by that, to be honest.
Same thing. I feel like that's probably about right.
It's okay.
I don't know much about their home field advantage. I've never been to
Me
Oklahoma.
either, which makes me
can't be
believe
great,
it
right?
can't be that like that.
I'm with you. Camp Randall at 7. Have no problem with that.
Yeah,
It's a little wild.
When it's right, it's right. Beaver Stadium at 6 might be low. When it's right, when they do the wideout, it's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can we just get
I
to
think-
it?
I think
There's one
6
that doesn't belong.
I think 6 is too low.
I agree.
I think
Georgia
6
is
too
not
low.
5.
Georgia's not 5.
It is not 5.
It's not.
They want them to be rowdy so bad.
I've never watched a game at Georgia and be like, oh my God, it's absolutely bonkers. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Tough place to play because they're really good at football.
Yeah, because they're good at football, not because of the stadium.
Yeah, the stadium's not any
Yeah.
crazier than Oklahoma or Wisconsin or.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't, or I'll
There's
say
so
it for
many
you.
omissions from here. Oh my god!
I'll say it for you. No swamp, like, not no.
No.
Georgia's like you said it best. Georgia is at 5 because Georgia's really good at football. They run and hit and they're good at football. Ohio State at 4. I don't know. That's more about pageantry to me.
So if you're giving me a Big Ten list, Ohio State's not 1, Wisconsin's not 2, or I'm sorry, Penn State's not 2, Wisconsin's not 3. Where's Michigan?
Michigan should be up there.
Michigan's a better stadium than Ohio State.
I agree. And they're not in the top 10.
Why?
LSU is underrated here.
Zero chance that LSU is 3.
I agree.
It's 1.
Yeah, it's 1.
It's 1.
It's 1.
It's 1.
Kyle
it's not
Field?
close.
Why is Kyle Field number 1? Because they're weird?
They're weird.
They creep people out?
Yeah, because the
They
people are scared to
somewhat-
go there.
They're corny?
No,
No, they're creep shows. They're not in the top 10 for me.
not in the top
Because
10.
it says a 12th man. They're weirdos. They yell. They have yell practice.
Listen, 92 may have been. This is 2024.
I agree.
It's over. It's done with the Kyle Field. They have nothing to offer.
Yeah. Boo.
Bryant Denny at 2 is not okay
No.
for me.
Sorry, Jake. I'm not
What
with
are
it
we
either.
doing?
No.
1 and 2 are like maybe 9 and 10, 8 and 9, 7 and 8. Like,
Bryant Denny can be in the top 10. I'm okay with that. Kyle Field does not deserve it to be in the top 10.
I agree.
Not over Michigan. Not over. I had somebody else in my mind a minute ago. Oregon, Eugene, Neyland Stadium. Come on.
Yeah, Neyland's not
Come
on here.
on.
Where's Lance Strawdy?
Come on. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Who made this? Like, who thought this was a good idea?
I don't know. It's not
Who
good.
put LSU
Are
at
we-
3 and was like, this is the one?
Are we gonna do our top 10 toughest places to play next week?
Yeah. We'll do ours.
Yes.
Write it down.
And we'll have a graphic and everything.
We will have a
FPS
graphic.
top 10.
LSU is tough. I agree. LSU is number 1.
LSU
If Travis
is wild.
said wasn't LSU number 1 in 2014? Yeah, I believe so. Like, remember, like your vertical go route was like a squiggly line
Yeah.
because it's like you couldn't.
And the question mark above his head.
yeah, you don't know what letter that is, what number, whatever you're throwing it to,
Right.
circle, square, whatever. Like
Shape.
Shape. There
Maybe?
it is.
X is not a shape.
X isn't a shape. It's a letter. That's why I said letter. I don't know.
That's weird. They got 3 shapes in a letter.
Never thought about that. Jesse said Texas A&M at 1 question mark. Been there, and it's more like a 6. I agree. We have them all the way off the top 10. So that's interesting. It does make you excited for football.
where do you put Miami on this list?
134.
It's probably lower than that.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, like, there's some, like, North Dakota State, they're always going to have people there.
But that's what. Oh, okay. I'm talking about D1.
Okay. Like,
North
you're
Dakota
talking about
State.
just FBS?
Yeah, FBS.
Okay. So they're dead last.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll buy that.
The worst.
It's a rented stadium. It's awful.
That is unbelievable.
They rent it from the Seminole Indians. I love that. That's my favorite thing that happens. Hard Rock.
That's tough.
Oh, I can't wait for FBS top 10 stadiums next week.
Oh, yeah, next week it's going to be on fire. Hey, also, though, make sure you click that link. No more than 3. Go ahead and buy them. It's a $100 value for potentially $10 to $30. It's worth it. It's worth it. You're going to want it. We would like feedback, too, though. If you'd rather us doing the PS5, we could do that, too. Some people did jokingly say they don't want to buy the game without a PS5, which I get.
That's
I get
true.
it.
Yeah, so let us know. Let us know.
Yes and no, because like if you think about it, like if you're trying to get the game and the PS5, like you're combining the price of the two at one time, right?
This is true.
In theory, right?
It's
Like
true.
you're not just like buying one without the other.
Agree.
So either way, you're basically getting like $100 off your PS5 purchase.
Very,
by
very
getting
true.
The game. If
That's
you think
valid.
about it that way.
And yeah, that's valid. And it's a deluxe edition. You get 3 days early.
It's true.
3 days early. We've already got 4 entrants.
4 people. Holy crap.
Nope, 2 people. 1 person had bought 3 tickets. Cam Cooey.
Cam Cooley. Shout out Cam Cooley. Out of money. What a solid dude.
I love
Travis
Cam.
Smith already in there.
I'm not shocked. Also solid dude. I've tried to hire Travis everywhere I've ever been. He says no every time, which is crazy because when I was at Lake Brother, he said wherever you go, I'll go. But that hasn't been the case, which is shocking to me.
Line, X is 2, triangle 3, square 4.
Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Why does
PlayStation controller.
Why is Waylon so smart? What
Oh,
the
wow.
heck? I never knew that.
That's got to be fake, right?
I don't know if he.
No,
made,
it makes sense.
Listen, if he made that up, and he might have, because he's really smart.
That's the
the
most
most.
on TikTok.
That's the most intelligent thing I've seen.
That
ever.
is
But
very
why
intelligent.
does circle the right one? Excuse me. Like you start wouldn't you start like wouldn't 1 be
2,
the top? Like go
3,
1, 2,
4.
3, 4 instead of
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I
Why
think
can't you reprogram them? You got to be able to reprogram them.
I don't know. I love that. Wow, Waylon, what a fact. That's a fact bomb I did not expect tonight.
I love that.
You say it every time, Travis. So it must be true. Our superintendent's in the chat, Travis.
I don't have the videos.
And my
for that
principal.
because it doesn't work anymore, sadly. But I do have the tweet. You want me to throw that tweet up?
Yeah.
Are we ready for the tweet? Or
I mean-
again, it's not context clues.
What you want next?
Not me. Yeah, no, the tweet's fine.
I mean, speak now, forever hold your peace.
I don't have anything else after the tweet.
Y'all buy the tickets. This is awesome. I want to do a duck race so bad. I'm about to go buy some, honestly.
I want to do it. No, we've already got the game. We're gonna
I don't
re-gift it?
care. I'll give it to someone else.
That's true. That'd be a fun thing to
It's
do.
too much fun.
I love the duck races.
Duck race.
I know they're gonna get old at some point.
Where's
but it
Jake
ain't today.
Kennedy and Corbin? Corbin told me to wear the shirt tonight, and he's not. He came to football practice today. Hung out for a little bit.
For reals?
Comes every Wednesday. Yeah.
How about that?
He said. He said. He said. I didn't know what type of coach you were, but I did find out today. I was like, I don't know what you mean by that. He goes, you're the right kind of coach. As I appreciate that. I'm glad you're cut from the same cloth, buddy, because I cannot undo it.
All right. So the tweet,
Yes.
I think. Are we ready?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Breaking. CJ Wiley is dog and waiting. Forget all that. So CJ Wiley commits to
Florida State.
Florida State. And then says, I just committed to the Knowles right now, but I didn't sign any paperwork. My recruitment is still open.
I didn't see that. I wish I wouldn't have seen that. I don't like that.
Obviously, you don't like that.
Kick all the rocks.
What are
bro.
you doing, man? I can't stand that. Kids can be kids, man.
That don't mean they ain't stupid when they do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's you only committed to raise your stock to get more money.
Correct. That's what it sounds like.
That's what happened. That has to be what happened, right?
So let me ask. I have a question. I do have a question, and we may not know the answer. I'm gonna start texting you, James. James says, "Yo, my notifications weren't notifying." All right, there's a link. Scroll up, you can win the game. First of all, but I gave you a bunch of shout outs tonight, and you haven't been here. I'm gonna start texting you at 9. Anyways, Joey, do you think this happened? That Jeff Sintel from Dog Nation Daily, cool name, reached out to the kid after he committed, and he told him this like in a text or like a communication, like maybe not thinking that it was going to get like quoted and blasted all over the internet. Whether we like it or not, I understand that, but like
I mean, maybe.
I just
I don't know
committed
the
to the
context.
Knowles right now,
I did
but I
not-
didn't sign any paperwork. My recruitment is still open. Yeah, no one signs paperwork. What the freak do you mean paperwork? It's a verbal commitment.
NIL. He didn't sign no NIL paperwork.
Yeah, but you can get out of that. It's not binding. Like It's not binding. It's not a letter of intent.
I think
I wouldn't want this guy on my team.
No, I don't either. He's a 63 best player in the country, so he's really good. But he lives in Georgia. Like, I don't get. I've told you guys, I don't care about recruiting as much anymore. Like I used to.
that was my whole point of bringing this
Yes,
up. Is
okay.
how
Fleeting, the whole thing is.
Florida's gotten 2 commits in the last 4 days.
Yep.
Ask me who they are.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I
I
truly
know
don't
this
care
because I
anymore.
saw it, and I looked at their names. One's a tight end, one's a receiver. A 3-star tight end who's supposed to be pretty good, and a 4-star receiver that we supposedly bet out 5 other schools that are really good, Georgia and several others, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
To show me and not on signing day. I don't care about that either. Not the next signing day. I might care a little bit at spring practice. In the fall is where I care.
Yeah. Do you step foot on campus?
Maybe.
And even then, how long do you stay? I don't know, man. I really hate this. I'm glad you saw this. I'm glad we get to talk about this. Travis says the best. Does he know what commitment means? No. Man. This is it's all leverage. It's all facade. It's all
it is.
It's a bidding war. Like I hope Florida State. I believe him. I've had a conversation with him about like stuff like this. I hope Florida State, Mike Norvell and company tell this kid, you're not getting a penny more from us. So, especially not now.
Right.
So, if we get outbid, and likely they will, because I would say, cool, man, bro, so great. I love that. I hope it works out for you. But if I'm Georgia, I'm like, hey, you're like leveraging me. I'm not happy about that either.
No.
I don't know, man. This right here is why like, I don't. At the end of the day, at the very end of the day, it's a 17, 18-year-old kid.
Right.
I don't know what type of guidance he has. I don't know what type of advice he's getting.
Nope.
I don't know if he knew that this would ever be tweeted out or whatever. Like
You don't
he
know
might have
any
told
of
a dude in confidence and didn't want this whole like. He may still be doing it. Like he may still be leveraging
Right.
these programs.
And he was
but
just telling them that so they
and-
can pass it on to the people that
And
need to know.
maybe he didn't want
Not
it
the world.
out like that.
Yeah.
It's not how the world works, though. Like, dude, you say something, man. I hate it, man. I really do. That sucks. It makes you not like football.
That's kind of where I was going with it. Like, I can't fathom like Benton. I can't fathom Benton telling a school, I'm 100% committed. Let's go. And then 5 minutes later being like, hey, I ain't really committed, dog. I'm just telling them that so I can secure my spot
I'm still
in
open
my
for
bag.
more money.
But if you give me this, I'm there.
I'm still open for more money. He has good guidance and good representation. And yeah, he
It's
does.
debatable.
Well, between the two of us and his head coach, like we can figure it out. We're not gonna do all that.
No, 100%.
Just
That's
want to play
true.
football. I don't know, man.
I guess there's a difference there too. Some people just want to play football.
That's the thing, man. I think let's talk about this. Can we talk about? Do we have a lot of other things to talk about?
We talk about whatever you
For
want
a brief moment, can we talk about this? If you were a football coach, sitters, if you were football coaches, like Corbin, I told them the people you came by today to check out practice. He's our BSN guy, so we order our uniforms and cleats and stuff to him, and he's the one that hooked me up with the shirt. But like, he used to be a head coach at Chiefland. Recruiting wise, I think
That's
more.
our BSN guy now?
Yeah, it's your BSN guy too.
Obviously, yeah.
More now than ever. If I was a college coach, I've always said I would recruit football players. Measurables do matter,
Right.
to a certain extent. Like, and you hear like, heart over height and all that stuff. Okay, that matters to a certain extent until you have a 5'7" corner out there on an island and 6'4" receiver who just goes up top.
Right.
And there's nothing. All the heart in the world doesn't help him make a play on that football.
Yes.
So it does matter to an extent.
It has to.
But now more than ever, I would. The kid that will go play football barefoot in the parking lot, tackle football, that's the kid that I want. Do you love the game? Like, why do you play football? You play the game because what football can give you, like what you can get out of football, or you play football because you love football.
Right.
And you may miss out on a lot of good players because they don't love the game. They love what football can give them and what it does for them. I want the kid that I'll try to find the perfect mix of that loves the game and like is okay with what has high goals, wants to go to the NFL,
Right.
wants to make a ton of NIL money. But like we love football first. Like if I don't get the money, I'm still gonna play football.
Right.
I'm trying to find that kid now more than ever.
You have to try to find that kid. Like, you absolutely have to, because those are the ones that are going to be with you.
Yes,
Yeah, all these other guys, and Travis said it somewhere here. They ain't committed till they on campus, and once they get on campus, half are still not committed.
correct.
But if you give me the kid that loves playing football,
Yeah,
he's there.
yeah.
If I'm doing my job, which I will
Exactly.
be,
Exactly.
then he's staying.
Exactly.
He's with me.
Now more than ever, I'm like, I mean, listen, NIL's a thing in Florida.
It is.
If you think for 1 second that's changed how I coach, okay.
Got it twisted.
No, man. I'm gonna coach my kids hard as humanly possible. They know I love them. They know I care about them. I can jump. I'm about to post some grades from 7-on-7 in the villages that will hurt feelings. That's what they graded out at.
Yeah.
The kid that graded lowest is like one of my favorites in the whole program. Spades is spade.
Grades are grades.
Spades is spade. I love you, but it has to get better.
But accountability, you're gonna hold them to that. You're like you said, you're gonna coach them hard. I know that. But when they do something good, you'll be the first one to tell them you love them too. You'll be the first one
Yes.
to put your arm around them.
Yes. Joey, when they do something bad, I'll arm around them. I may
100%.
tell them something that they don't like in their ear,
Right.
but my arm will be around them.
Yes.
And I'll pat them on the butt and say, I love you.
100%.
They'll go change it.
That's it.
So,
But that's why people stay.
that's what people say. You go where you're valued, man. And value isn't necessarily always monetary. I think that's the biggest thing. Maybe
Yeah.
that's it. That could be a campaign slogan for some coach. Go and stay where you're valued. And value isn't always monetary.
No.
So,
Value can be in a lot of different things, and love is definitely one of those.
yep.
A couple of things. Seen some 6'2" guys who can block, not get offers, but the 6'6" kid who can't move get plenty of offers.
It's
Absolutely.
a fact. I've seen it, especially in the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Is where it really shows up.
No, 100%. Yeah. Corbin said absolutely. Kids don't even watch football like we used to growing up.
That's a fact.
Absolute.
Isn't that shocking? What?
Not really.
Because there's so many other things to watch.
I guess I don't know. Honestly, I really don't. Because
That's what
everybody,
I'm saying. It's shocking.
everybody watched football whenever I was growing up.
When I was 10 years
how you
old,
learn.
when you grew up, like my parents were divorced. I lived in my mom's house on a weekend and my dad's house. It didn't matter. College game day was on that TV.
Absolutely.
It didn't matter. Like and not because I put it there. It's because that's what was on TV. I don't know. They don't watch ball. They really don't.
I know.
And you take that for granted. I definitely do. I have to remember. Like they don't watch. They'll watch highlights, but they don't watch a game.
Yeah. Benton watches Gator games with me. But he ain't coming out here from noon to midnight and watching with me.
Right.
That's
But
just
I
not.
won't be out here at noon either.
What about when the AC gets fixed?
Hey, I'll be here, bro.
Okay.
I'll be here, bro.
It's hot right now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's hot right
I
now.
got a headband on right now, sitters.
Don't say that out loud.
He really does.
Don't do
Like,
that anymore.
I don't care.
you
Brother,
have,
brother
like,
looks like he's in the
I need
19.
it, don't I?
Yeah.
He looks like he's in the early 1990s, fixing to go play a pickup
He has
game.
the headband
Bro,
on.
if you don't get your goggles on real soon,
real deal Brian Scalabrine headband.
No shame, bro.
Travis
Travis
said it.
is right.
He nailed it. Our kids don't even know about the game.
and
it's not their fault. They
Part of
don't
that
know.
is not their fault because they don't know how good that game really was.
Yes, correct.
I think once they get on it, that might change a little bit. But I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I'm fired up for it.
I was just
How
gonna
many
say,
people?
I know.
Corbin, because Corbin got in it.
There's 4 entrances right now.
Hey, post that link again.
Sorry, 5.
No, I mean, say 5 less Corbin.
5 entrances right now.
Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. That's 5. We're 1/3 of the way there. We might not get there tonight, but we'll duck race next week.
I can't wait for a duck race.
I'm fired up about a duck race.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Two's good. You want
I'll
to do
it
one?
one time,
Oh,
homie.
my bad.
Well,
My bad.
he's trying to like temper you, like
I thought it
Trying
was.
to tell me how to do my job?
I thought there was gonna be 12 of them again. I didn't know. My bad.
Hey, I put about 15 in there. We got 5 entries.
that's I
Just
love
like
it. Yeah, it's a ratio, baby. Ratio. Y'all tell a friend. Where's Sherm at tonight? Sinners, if you have any questions, now would be a good
Yeah,
time
I
to
got a
throw it in
problem with
there.
Sherman Wells.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Let's get him in here. Let's talk to
I'll
him
talk to you
about it.
about it afterward.
Do I need to get him in the chat?
Yeah,
Huh?
do that. You should.
No,
he should
I
already
don't,
be.
no, I don't want to air. I don't want to air out his business.
Oh, shoot.
It ain't that serious.
Well, why don't you send him that link real quick?
Okay,
I'm
so
kidding, don't.
Here's the full story. We have some like audits going down at work. Sherman's wife is over the audits at the bank. I work at the bank. The auditors
Tyler's
are
getting
right
audited.
there beside me. Corey came by and said hey to me because she knows that like I'm friends with Sherman. And Michelle worked for Corey for like years and years
Right.
and years. So like I've known Corey for
For a long time.
she came by to see me, and I told her, I said, hey, you need to get Sherm that new PS5. You know what she told me?
What'd she tell you?
So first of all, she's aware that his PlayStation sounds like he works at like NAS Jax.
Yeah,
It's insane. It's like, woo! It sounds like a siren.
it does.
It's
Through the headset,
unbelievable.
you can hear everything. Like it sounds
Unbelievable.
like an airplane
It's
is
because
truly
it's getting
coming
hot
to.
or something.
I don't know. It just
She
sounds like an airplane's
said-
landing.
She said she told me that she offered Sherman a new PlayStation 5 last year, and he said no.
Wow, shocking. That's a good guy. He's not taking food
But-
off his
but
table.
that-
Funny way
but-
of saying dumb.
But that's a funny way of saying it. But at that time,
It was hard to get.
what was the
Hard to
reason for getting a PS5 at that time?
get. Not a whole lot of reasons.
Not a whole lot of reasons.
Now
I
there
ain't mad
is.
at Sherman.
Now there's a reason.
Yeah.
Now there's a reason, and it's a little bit cheaper. Get you a slim edition, even though they're still like $450.
Turn and see.
Yeah, and we're gonna answer Travis's question too. Yeah, Jesse, I got you. This is my boy Corbin J20 that's in the chat. He did this. He did it.
Hold on, wait. Move that microphone.
But which way? This way.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You see it?
That didn't really work that great.
Huh?
See, that didn't really work that great, but that's okay.
What I need to do?
Nothing. You're good. You're good. I think
Yeah,
that's
you're
not
good.
enough.
You're good.
I think that's not enough.
My back's to it. I feel very,
You
feel
can't
very,
see it at all.
I feel very exposed. You couldn't see it at all?
No, you can see it. You can see it.
I felt very awkward right there. My back to the camera, live.
But you're facing the Florida Panthers flag.
Yeah, go Panthers.
Yeah.
What about Texas, Joey, hiring A&M's baseball coach? How much that guy
A&M
get paid?
said, hey, I came to A&M, and I'm never going to leave. And then he left.
Yeah.
So
My
there's
man.
there's layers to this because apparently this man accepted this job 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently
wow.
apparently he accepted the Texas job like several weeks back. Kind of a known thing, and then he goes off in the presser about how dare you ask me at this time and blah blah blah. Which I don't have a problem with him saying that, but stop there.
Not
if you
if you-
know without a shadow of a doubt that you have everything in line to go be the next head coach at Texas, just shut up. Just don't speak.
Yeah.
Just shut your mouth. Don't
Yeah.
say anything. Say, hey, this ain't the time for that, man. Go somewhere else with that dumb question. That's a dumb question. Get out of my face.
I agree.
That's all you had to say. You didn't have to go into, I came here to coach Texas A&M. This is where I'm going to be. No, it's not. Because in 2 days, you're gone. And everybody knows it already.
Yeah. That's not good.
Trash.
That's not good. I don't like that.
Travis asked if that plays into the loss. I don't think so.
I think Tennessee's just a better baseball team.
I agree. The players still
I think
played.
the best team in college baseball, I think, won the national championship.
I agree.
Unfortunately.
Do you think if they get the check swing call correct that they win?
Ooh.
No, they don't. They
No,
do
I
not
mean,
come out of that hole.
I don't know.
They don't have the arms to. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't.
If
They kept running out Mr. Mustache, who got tuned up every time he took the bump as their guy. Think about how many games he would have had to win.
2 more.
2 more.
Mr. Mustache.
He has a cool mustache.
It's so hard to
he's
lose
not a
that
great
first
pitcher.
game and win.
I agree. And I agree. Someone said it here. The only people that complain about the brackets is the ones who lose the first game.
Yeah.
They're right. But losing the first one,
It's
and it's
so
and that was
hard to come back from.
literally on a check swing call. So like Mr. Vitello, whatever his name is, Donatello,
Tony Vitello.
whatever, Mr. Mad Walk, he he does like a lap when he gets pissed off. He worked that official on his dugout for 9 innings, 26 outs or however many.
27.
26, but no, I'm saying he did it for
Oh,
26.
26.
He
So
did.
And then he
the
got
benefit
it.
of the doubt.
And so surely to God, that guy on his side ain't gonna be the one to bang it in the game. Worked, but I'm not saying. I'm just saying hypothetically, they don't win. They don't win if they call him out on that check swing.
No, I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying Florida State does, but I don't think Tennessee does. There's another question. Oh, Cameron said, does Mr. Bryan have new FPS gear?
We need to work on that.
Yeah,
Work on that shortly.
we'll work on that. We can make sure that we can do that. We do need because the season's coming up. We need the Florida State, Florida gear
We'll figure that out.
soon, Mr.
I'll
Cooley.
put some work in on that.
Does Bronny get drafted, Joey?
Oh, so you're gonna put some work in now, huh?
Woo! Does Bronny? I'll save you. Does Bronny get drafted?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, he will.
Why were the first 2 picks Frenchmen? Are the French taking over the league? 3 in the first round have been French.
Yeah, probably.
Euros, baby.
Wait,
Just-
does
just
Bronny
go.
get drafted in the first round? Is that the question?
No,
just
just in
drafted.
general.
They only
Just
have
in
they only
general.
have 2
Who get
rounds.
drafted? Who
They only
get
have
drafted?
2 rounds.
Would you draft him?
Heck no.
No, he's terrible.
Right.
I don't think he gets drafted. He'll
I
get signed to
don't-
a team.
Here's the thing.
He won't get drafted.
His dad is too well
Is that water?
connected.
Is that okay to drink?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude.
Kick rocks.
Is that your water?
No, you called me out twice tonight.
Joey, that water has been
Um,
100 degrees for 7 straight days.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
What the heck?
Plastic has melted this into
In
the
it.
water.
What in the heck is that?
Dog, we got.
That's a creature. What was that?
You saw that on
was one of
Jurassic Park.
It was one of those little flying ant things.
They
Dude, I
created
seen one
that.
that landed on the TV. I almost couldn't read the TV earlier.
That was
See how
that one.
Big. Oh, that thing is.
It ate my
unit.
finger just now.
That
Anyways,
is big,
LeBron
sorry.
is so well connected in the NBA that I don't think Bronny goes into the draft unless he thinks he's going to get drafted. That's my logic.
He sucked at
Why
USC.
would you? Why would you go to the draft after the year that you had?
Well, the thing is like he only took 2 interviews, the Lakers and the Suns. So, or I'm sorry, workouts, 2 workouts with the Lakers and the Suns. That's the only thing, the only 2 teams he worked out
Lakers
for.
didn't even have a coach. What the heck?
Like-
It's all facade, man.
It is 100% of a
Can
facade.
he
They'll
go back
sign
to
him.
college if he doesn't sign?
No, they'll sign him to the G League.
He'll get absolutely.
Even though his people, Maverick Carter, said that he's not going to be a G League player. He's only signing an NBA contract. Okay.
I get it,
Good luck,
man.
pal.
You do what you have to do for your guy.
Yeah, of course. I would want my son
mean,
to be
hey.
there too. I would love.
Alright,
it.
if-
I think it'd be great
the
to play
worst
with
case scenario?
or
If-
against my son.
If I had that leverage, I'm playing it too. I'm doing it too. So I ain't gonna sit here and hate LeBron for it.
No,
That
I-
kid's not good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't nothing bad happen if you don't get drafted. He's gonna be sitting at home playing NCAA 25 in a month.
No doubt. No doubt,
and
man.
he ain't gonna. Be
I bet
doing
he don't
jack.
want this smoke. I bet he don't want no part of FPS smokes.
Bro, I had a
FPS
guy
smoke.
talking crazy to me on Madden.
Y'all are gonna have to like back this talk up.
Joey's the one talking. I don't do that. You go
I'm just
anyway.
saying Bronny. I'm not
We
saying
got-
the
we got-
world.
We got to get that fixed by then.
Yes, we will.
Pops.
Give me that water back. Give me that water back.
No.
Pour
Yeah,
it
no,
back.
I don't. I always do that deal.
just as hot
The
as
coach
it is here.
speak. I always the coach speak, man. You know,
Typically
gotta
me
find
too, but with Bronny, we're gonna beat Bronny. I'm good with that.
you've been selling out a little bit to the sitters. I'm here for it though.
Who's gonna beat you, Joey? Saturday when we play.
Come on, man.
Who's gonna win? Who's
Oh.
gonna beat you?
Like me and Chris,
Yeah. Who's gonna
we're
win?
gonna play as hard as we can play.
I'm gonna do my best, man. You know,
Clear
I'm
eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
We're gonna play as hard as we can play.
gonna be honored. You know, I'm gonna be
All
honored.
4 quarters.
I honestly can't wait.
I'm
I
fired up
really
about it.
can't. Like
I'm
Pope's
so
gonna
fired
be
up.
here.
15
he
minutes
told-
for the rest of our lives.
He told me that again on Sunday. He's like, "Hey, is that the 20th? Is that a real thing?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I gotta get that splitter. I'm gonna go buy that right now.
Yeah, do that, please.
Oh, okay.
But I'm fired up about it, man. Y'all go get the link. Hop in there. Make sure you like this. Subscribe. I think we got everyone's questions in there, right?
Yeah, I think we're good. Think we're good.
I think we're good. Sitters, it's been fun. It's been real.
It's been real fun.
Hop in the link. Buy a little thing so we can duck race next week.
God, I can't wait to duck
I'm
this.
so fired up to duck race. Duck race next week. We need to hit Bev up. Bev needs to buy some. Sherm. They all bought them last time.
They don't have PS5s,
Boo.
All right.
which is not great.
No.
We got to get them some PS5s.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Sherman has like a standing offer apparently.
Well, he needs to invoke the clause of that offer.
Very good.
All right, that's gonna be it for tonight, sitters. This has been Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez. We'll catch you next time, sitters. There's the lasers.
Lasers get likes, baby.
Lasers always get likes.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers. Stanley Cup champions. Yeah, I mean, I put it back there for a reason.
Didn't have to mention it. Everybody knows.
Like, they're the best. Apparently, it was an incredible Game 7. I didn't watch it.
You should have watched it. It was
I know
really
I
good.
should have. I was watching a
Really
baseball
good.
game.
Yeah, you should have watched Panthers.
Stupid. It's
Really
stupid
good.
of me. Really stupid
Really good.
decision.
Yeah.
All right, that's been it for the night.